Hey everyone, my name is Sanya and I have done problem 65 in section 1.4. This problem talks about a homicide that has taken place and we're supposed to find the time of death. The only information that we're given is the temperature of the body at different times. Just for referencing, I've taken 12 o'clock to be T0 and 1 o'clock is 1. So whatever value for T that we find would be with respect to 12 o'clock. So they've given us that the temperature of the surrounding is 70 degrees Fahrenheit and I've labeled that as TA. I've let TD be the variable for the time of death, and the temperature of the body at the time of death they've given us to be 98.6. The temperature at 1 was 75 degrees Fahrenheit and the temperature at 12 o'clock was 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, using Newton's law, I set up the equation and I substituted TA as 70. Then I integrated both sides and I had the natural log on this side and I equals KT plus the constant C. Next, I've simplified the equation further and I got temperature equals 70 minus V, a constant, times e raised to minus KT. At T equals 0, I know that the temperature is 80 degrees, so I've placed that in there and I've done 70 minus B equals 80 and I found the value of B to be minus 10. Next, I tried to find the value for K, so I substituted the value of B back into the equation and I took the case at which the temperature was 75, which is at 1 o'clock. So I placed that in there and I did move the 70 to this side. I got a 5. I simplified it further and got the value for K to be 0.69. Next, I added that to the equation as well. So the only unknown variable was T now. So at the time of death, I knew the temperature to be 98.6. So I placed that into the equation and I equated it for time T. So I had to take natural log on both sides because we have a T at the top. And moving all the known variables to one side, I got the value to be negative 1.5. And everything was found in terms of hours. Hence, the time of death would be 12 o'clock because that's the time we were referencing from. And since the value of T came as to be a negative value, it was a time lesser than 12 p.m. So it was minus 1.5 hours that came up to be 10:30 a.m. So according to my calculations, the time of death for the homicide was 10:30 in the morning.